Pro boxing fans, Ben Davison, your guy just pulled out a massive viral moment, but Fabio Wardley, man, what a heart he's got. Talk to me about his destructive knockout of Justis Huni on the night.
Yeah, phenomenal. Had a great turnout, didn't he? In his hometown. What an amazing turnout, and delivered an amazing entertainment for him. So, yeah, amazing.
Obviously, we know he carries power, and there was times in there where he had to dig in deep because Justice seems to, from the outside, seemed to be winning a lot of the rounds. What was your sort of advice to Fabio when you started to see the pattern of Justice sort of maybe outworking him at times?
Yeah, we thought that Fab got into a little spell where he was overthinking it and trying to think moment to moment with Huni, and we knew we couldn't allow that. So the team gave him, trying to guide him through it. We knew that he wasn't going to be banking rounds against Huni, and he'd have to capitalise on a couple of situations and probably win by stoppage, and that's what he managed to do.
Do you think it's a fair comparison when we look at that? And then, obviously I spoke to Frank Warren and he said that's a Deontay Wilder moment. He's got that sort of power where, he might be losing a fight, but he's got that destructive power. Do you see that comparison with the sort of Wilder?
Yeah, to a degree. Look, Rob just took Fabio from a white-collar background with no amateur experience to WBC interim heavyweight champion. The reality is you have to be, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to be self-aware and honest, and the guy's natural pedigree is higher than Fabio's, so he has to be better prepared, and he has to go through some tough spells sometimes, and luckily he's got the cojones and the heart to be able to do that. We do our best to prepare him, and he's ballsy, and in situations when we say to him, you've got to take a bit of a risk here, he's more than willing to do it, and it works for him.
From Fabio's career, is this something that's unprecedented? You've been around boxing a long time, and you've seen a few fighters not go through that amateur route, but he's actually come through just a white-collar route, was in recruitment, and just changed his life around. Do you feel like we're probably not going to see something like this ever again?
I think you've got two aspects to it. I think you've got somebody that boxing's turned their life around. I think that happens time and time again, and I think he's common, and that's what makes boxing great. But I think the background to the achievements and the level of the guys he's beating, I think you'd be hard pushed to find someone doing what Fabio and Rob have done.
Cool, Ben, I know it's late. So thank you very much for your time. Congratulations once again to yourself, Fabio, and the team. And we'll see you at the next one.